76ers trail by 9. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pick by Okafor. The drive by Iverson. Jumper off the screen. Here's Noel. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
Bad time for these defenders to be standing around watching. Not while the ball's in his hands.
Now here's Thomas. Screen by Lee. And the rejection by Noel. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Boston making a switch here. Turner's checked in. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Offensive rebound. Okafor. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
They've gotten some good second chances here in the second half, and that kind of extra effort will go a long way into cutting into this deficit.
Now here's Thomas. Outside Bradley. Lee, a screen on Iverson. Bradley drives in. Off the left rim and out.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Passes it to Okafor. He kicks to Stauskas. A three-pointer is right on target. Now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Sullinger the screen. Bradley, no one around him. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Timeout called the 76ers. Without question, Avery Bradley displaying his skills today.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Brett Brown as he addressed his team. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
All right, Doris, thanks. And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. Crowder, he's checked in for Boston. Bradley against Iverson. To the wing right side. And here's Stauskas from the arc.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
To the left side wing. Back to Johnson. It's Bradley on the wing. Iverson covering. 4 on the shot clock. That shot wide open. And it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Pick by Okafor. To the inside. Kicks it out to Iverson. And it's Okafor missing.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Now Thomas. Johnson the screen. Here's Bradley. Off target with his 3.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Robert Covington's checked in for Philadelphia. Celtics leading by 7. And here is Thomas. He dishes it to Crowder. Sullinger the screen. With some arc. Fires the 3. And Bradley gets it to go on the assist from Crowder. Bradley's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Okafor. He's looking for...
Rising up and hammering it home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Wow, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that for man. Oh, man, was that
And no doubt about it, guys. That's one of those plays that will pick up his teammates. A lot of times, a play like that is just what you need to get the adrenaline flow for your team.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Johnson the screen. Thomas kicks to Sullinger. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. 8 points for Jared Sullinger.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The pass to Iverson. Inside. It's stolen by Sullinger. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Looking at the game for Crowder, he has 14 points and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
And watching Jay Crowder, he can really beast you up, Greg, and take you out of your game. One of the most physical wings, I think, in the NBA.
And not the most flexible athlete, but he makes up for that with that strength that you mentioned. It allows him to control the pace. I mean, he's a bumper and a grinder and hitting a big 3 out of nowhere. So he's what we call a true gamer. They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
Sometimes you're the bug and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Looking at Jay Crowder, he got traded from Dallas to Boston in the Rondo deal last season. Nobody expected all that much from him. All he did was go out and become one of the most valuable players on that team.
The shot by Sullinger, wide open. The three-pointer, no good. The 76ers trail by 11. The drive by Iverson. Down low, Okafor. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. And it's 8 points for Jahlil Okafor. Boston's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
When you talk about Jay Crowder, there are those that you win because of, and then there are guys like him that you win with. I mean, the guy who's going to take the charge, commit the hard foul, do what others won't, really shows the heart of a champion.
And the rejection by Noel.
He's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
The drive by Iverson, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jared Sullinger.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Iverson. He's got 19 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Free throw good, Iverson.
That's a good sign, Kevin. You like to see him getting to the line like that, but making them has been the challenge.
So he gets them both.
Well, he's been having a tough game from the line, but that's more what we're used to seeing from him.
Now, here's Thomas. Johnson the screen. And stolen by Iverson. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Iverson against Bradley.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Kicks it to Thomas. Johnson the screen. Outside Thomas. Sullinger outside. 5 on the clock. And Sullinger missing.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Here's Iverson following the bucket by the Celtics. And that one's good.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Celtics leading by 6. Johnson the screen. Thomas dishes to Bradley. Johnson sets the screen for Bradley. Outside for Thomas. Lets it go from deep. But they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Johnson sets the screen for Thomas. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
David Lee's checked in for Johnson. The 76ers trail by 9. Dishes it to Okafor. There's 49 seconds left in the game. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Boston with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Thomas passes to Lee. Sullinger the screen. Lee kicks to Sullinger. Lets the 3 fly. Can't get it to go. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
I think it's safe to say this baby's over.
Yeah, that's fairly obvious. I'd say that's a really good assumption on your part.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop the layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. We got 22 seconds left in the fourth, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 6. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
Yeah, it's no-brainer, partner. I mean, that's their only choice. Shoot the 3 and hopefully get it down and then foul.
Iverson, no good.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
At the line for the Celtics.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. Pass to Holmes. Thompson, left side. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but Clark, a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd was not going to let this one slip away.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin, and now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Avery Bradley. It's just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. And how'd you feel about his performance, Shaq?
Up.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight, but we're just getting started on a new season.